Alright everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Peaky Blinders Mastermind. Which, okay, so this is a bit of a weird one. So before we begin, I should mention this is a sponsored video. They reached out and asked for a video, or coverage in general, and I was like, oh, this actually looks kind of like a neat game. It kind of reminds me of Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. I'm going to turn this down just by a smidge, which is always too much, but talking over singing is real weird. Anyway, so I thought it looked really neat. I had no idea this is a TV show. I've never heard of Peaky Blinders, mainly because I don't watch TV. I will watch the occasional Netflix show, or that's it. So, just base visual impressions were actually positive enough, and I have no idea this is a tie-in game. So I should probably mention that. Quick backstory, apparently, I don't know if it's relevant, but effectively set post-World War II about a youth gang in, is it Birmingham, England? I think that's the case. I just did a quick cursory look over the Wikipedia page, and it's like, oh, this might actually be a show that I'm interested in watching, honestly. I haven't seen a whole lot of things, like, right in the roaring 20s, and so I'm curious about it. Anyway, entirely unrelated, a couple other things that I should probably mention is this will be out today. It is out today, 20th of August. It's going to be $25 on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch, so pretty much every platform, yeah. No Epic Game Store, though. Oh. Anyway, we're going to play on standard. Sorry. I used to joke about that one. Okay. Champagne celebrations. Peaky Blinders are preparing for a party, but there's an issue with the booze supply. So it looks like there's a timer on this. Okay, sure. So I don't think this is like full XCOM. You're not really supposed to be fighting people. And I know you can scrub a timeline. Go back and forth in time, which I'm excited for. No voice acting. 2 months, 2 glorious months. It's good to be back. I want to say from us men, thank you, Polly. Looked after the shop while we were away, and you didn't F it up. Right, I should probably, fair warning, I mean, I can't imagine a whole lot of people playing this game are going to be unaware, but the language is kind of coarse. For me, it matters just because I'm trying to cut down entirely on swearing, but they'll make it work. Anyway, I thought you could do that when you got back. Polly, let Arthur speak. Like I said, us men are all back now. Should be letting people know it. There's not a whore in Small Heath who doesn't. So, I lost my thoughts now. You're about to suggest we have a party, Arthur. That's right. Tonight. Tonight. And is this your idea? It is, to let people know the Peaky Blinders are back. But Arthur, it must be more than just a party. This deserves to be a celebration. A celebration like Small Heath has never seen. Yeah, free beer for all. Oh, there's no dialogue. I was waiting for it to pop up. She looked like she just interjected. Anyway, no. Free champagne for all. Champagne? Where do you intend to get that? The Gilroys will have some. And you think the Gilroys are going to sell us some at that short of notice. We'll be paying through the nose. Gilroys won't mind donating some of their champagne to a good cause. They're patriots. You'll be prying it out of their fists. So be it. That's settled then. Champagne celebration. Courtesy of our good friends the Gilroys. Right. As I was saying, we're having a party with champagne. Tommy, I want you to go to go get the fancy liquor. Dawn, get Finn to start spreading the word. 7 o'clock sharp, at the garrison. Better get going, Tommy, and don't be late. Don't you worry about me, Arthur. Okay, WSD to walk around. Would you... Okay. So, neat thing. Oh, I love that. Like I said, how do we Oh. Okay. Oh, control to play. Pause, play, and we can scrub the timeline. What the... Okay. Interestingly enough, so... I can go back, play, and we will still move. But I can... Oh, that's cool. That's going to throw me off. Alright, so let's pause. So, talk to the barman at McCullen's pub. I don't know where that is. Go this way, I guess. Bit. Out. Out. Okay, spacebar to interact. And out we go. Need my keys. They must be around here somewhere. I've got 5 minutes to go to the bar. Where is it? You're drinking McCullen's, Ada? Are the Gilroys his main supplier now? Well, they've been taking control of all the finer spirits. Why don't I come with you? I might be of help. No, Ada. You're staying here. I'll handle this. We ran things fine when you boys were away, Tommy. And before you ask, Finn's got the keys to the side door. He opens up on a Monday. Who is Finn? You are Finn, the child. Hello, child. Ada says you open up shop today. You got the keys? Yeah, Aunt Polly lets me. Here, do you want them? We'll get you on the job soon, Finn. Don't worry. I have zero clue what any of these characters sound like, to be honest, so I'm just winging it. Not that I'm, like, going full ham voice acting. That is reserved for completely separate games. Waypoints can help guide you through the... Okay. Guide you through Small Heath. They'll light up when you're controlling the associated character. Waypoints can be enabled or disabled by changing the difficulty mode. I'm fine with this. Using the timeline, Peaky Blinders Mastermind, you can move backwards and forwards in time. You can rewind, wow. Time will be paused after... Okay, there we go, I can just press this. Now I can walk in front of this guy. Yes? No. Why is it important if somebody spots Tommy on the street? Unless I'm just that bad of a dude that anybody with a sight range will notice me. A lot more men in the Gilroy's payroll now. I should keep out of sight. So, very Shadow Tactics, but with a timeline scrub instead of quick saving. I actually like that change of pace. I love Shadow Tactics, but I think it would actually be better with, like, Braid-style timeline scrubbing. You know, if you make a mistake, instead of reloading, you just go back in time and then make minor adjustments. It would be a massive time saver. Anyway, okay. That's on the house, Mr. Shelby. Thank you. That's good whiskey. Who's your supplier? Why, the Peaky Blinders are, Mr. Shelby. And what about champagne? Where do you get that? That comes through the Gilroys. I don't think the Peaky Blinders had a supply. Otherwise... Calm down, McCullen. Just asking. But I hear you know where their store is. That right? Yes, sir. It's not far from here. In fact, you can use the gantry walkway above the pub to get there. Connects us to the warehouses. Just tell Derek upstairs to open the door to the roof. You're a good man, McCullen. Lock up early this evening and come along to the garrison. I'm planning on something special. You know the one thing, I guess just kind of... Okay, we gotta find... Oh. Mind opening that security door for me? Of course, Mr. Shelby, whatever you need. So one thing I was gonna say about this is... I don't play a whole lot of tie-in games for good reason. Most of them are pretty terrible. One thing I really appreciate about this is a game that actually tried to do something new. I'm sure they saw Braid or whatever. Oh. Persuasion. Tommy Shelby can persuade certain inhabitants of Small Heath to help the Peaky Blinders. Approach a persuadable character and tap space. They'll become allies and you can control for a short amount of time and can be used to help access previously blocked areas. Okay. But, like... I was recently approached by... What? Okay. Oh. That makes sense. I was so confused as to what was going on there and how I was supposed to hold the door open, but it's a timeline tutorial, of course. What are you doing here, Ada? I figured you might need a little help distracting these men. Not sure if you got the charm to do it yourself. You're right there. Should have thought to ask you along from the start. Well, you're still learning the ropes. Now follow me. You'll sneak past while I keep them occupied. Okay. I almost feel like they actually played Shadow Tactics and decided to take their own take on it. Like, this is very Shadow Tactics-y in the kind of the best way. Oh, hey. It's a little odd that a lot of these dudes have no idea who and what, but whatever. Gilroy men have no loyalty. They'll do what I say. I just have to ask nicely. Grab the key, pass it over. Oh, C to transfer it. Got it. That's cool. You never cease to amaze me, Ada. Have you a plan for getting us out of here? Of course. You grab the champagne, Tommy, while I distract the workers. Stick it in this truck and drive right out the gate. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, we're Peaky Blinders, so chop chop, let's get it done. Okay, so the squeaking is hearing the characters kind of talk. I got it. And so I assume eventually we actually get access to... we actually get access to her as well? Maybe? I'm assuming as such, and we get to do an amount of timeline scrubbing. But I'm sorry, I can't quite get past this Okay. There we go. Perfect. Nope. I did that wrong. Okay, we get like a smidge of time. Nope. There we go. Got it. We're all good. I could have done that better, but I'm still not quite used to controlling the side characters. Tommy! Champagne on the house, courtesy of the Peaky Blinders. Get in, I'll have some of that. What do you think of the fizz? I could get used to it. Not sure if you'll have the time. You'll be needing to be off to bed shortly. Shut it, Scout. You're younger than me. But so many years wiser. I prayed every day for y'all to come back safely. Thanks for your prayers, Polly, but I feel like Lady Luck had more to do with our safety than God. It's true what Arthur was trying to say earlier, Polly. You did a grand job keeping the business prosperous while we were away. Well, that Boy Scout was a blessing. Scout, how so? He took control of collection, and we never lost a penny. That's good to hear. And it's good to see John happy again. We all went through a lot, Polly. But enough of this. The night is young, and there's drinking to be done. Where's that sister of mine? Timeline scrubbing is solid. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over. More games like this absolutely would benefit from that kind of thing. I would love to see like a full-on XCOM game where it straight up incentivizes save scumming. The only other game in this exact vein that I really liked, never finished, but it was the Iron Danger. There we go. Where it was a game where it was real time and you had multiple characters to control, but the whole thing was on this like nice long timeline and you could scrub back and forth. And so if you made like a minor mistake, you could turn left instead of right, block instead of attack, and so on and so forth. And it's a style I've only seen in a couple of games, and so seeing it in this one is really cool. I was approached for a Samurai Jack thing, and it just looks so painfully generic, but this is actually like a legitimately good game on its own. Anyway, if you play with fire, the Gilroys retaliate for liquor theft. It's time for the Peaky Blinders to assert themselves. I wonder how much we actually fight in this game, or if it's mostly going to be maneuvering and trickery. I'd be fine with either. Mr. Shelby. What is it? Be quick. There's been someone's... Come on, man, spit it out. A rum shipment. It's been stolen from the lockup down on the dock road. There goes our trip to the races. When did this happen? Sometime this morning. Were you on guard? No, it was Hawthorne. He swears he checked at sunrise and it was all there. How much is taken? A truck's worth. Thieving bastards. Come on, Tommy, let's sort this out. No. Arthur, let me handle this. You get to the races. Go soak it up. Take John with you instead. Alright then. Give him a kicking for me. Now where's that lad? John, come here. I'm taking you to the horse races. Ada, you come with me. I'm sure Polly can hold the fort till we get back. Okay. Get information from the local workers and look around inside the lockup. Let's see. H to toggle hints. Oh. That's interesting. Let's play with hints for a bit. Can't talk to her. One-way doors. Certain doors can only be opened from one direction. Approach the door from the correct direction. Hold space to open the door. Okay. So we might have to have both characters. Yep. I'm just gonna have him open the door for us for a little while. Okay. That's kind of a cool system. I'm curious how it's gonna go. Okay, so we just get up here. Distracting. Ada Shelby can walk through vision codes without being detected and can distract guards, causing their vision code to shrink. This is like the most suspicious thing ever. How does she get into these like warehouses? You think these guys would recognize her after like a considerable amount of time? And yet... Oh. I forgot. You gotta actually scrub the timeline, otherwise it's meaningless. Oh, and it's immediate too. We don't have to worry about a vision code swing. Alright. Dig that. Means I might get caught almost immediately, but that's fine. Let's see. There we go. I almost kind of wish this was a toggle instead of me having to hold it down, but I understand why it is what it is. Okay. Just switch back to him. There we go. Hello, Finn lad. Don't like being cooped up indoors, do we? Anything I can do to help? Yeah, get us through this gate. This gate? No problem. Small amounts of time optimization here. It's kind of fun. It's a little weird. I'm playing with myself here. Oh, whoops. Okay. So I undid my talking to him. That's amusing. Now, does she go through? Yes. Okay, so even if the command was kind of goofed earlier, it works now. It'll have better luck getting the information we need. This is timeline optimization. What a thing. Someone lifted stock from the Shelby's lockup this morning. Must have been early. I saw nothing. Just remember who watches over your stalls. Okay. Oh, interesting. So she has to get information from the local workers. Tommy has to go check out the... I got it. What do you know about our stolen drink? There were people taking boxes, but I didn't think anything of it. Next time, you think something of it, alright? Last guy. We had drinks stolen from our lockup. Did you see anything? I saw Kevin Gilroy and his boys about earlier. They had their van parked across the way. Really? And you didn't think to let us know? Okay, so let's go back to Tommy, who's just been standing there for far too long. This is so cool. I don't know, I just love the idea of having multiple characters working in conjunction, but all controlled by me. I could see it being a decent type of co-op game as well. It's like a truck's worth. Pushing and pulling. Any of the Peaky Blinders except for Finn can push and pull certain objects, clear a path, block an enemy's vision cone. This feels real cheesy. A lot of empty boxes. They weren't overly fussed with what they took. Yeah, they're just trying to leave a message. Left us a note. It's signed KG. Whoever's behind this is very brave or very stupid. And around we go. Environmental modeling ain't bad. It's weird. I'm in critique mode because it's a unique duck of a game. Okay, jumping to events. When you perform actions, they're shown in the timeline. Oh! R to skip to the previous section or F to skip ahead. Huh. Wonder what Ada's discovered. Unfortunately, we gotta meet with Finn. Tommy, I think I found something. Found what, Finn? There's a stack of crates through there. Stacked up in a Gilroy van, but I hit the starter crank. Good work, Finn. Now show me where this van is. Ada should come with us, too. We'll need her help to get to the van. Okay. There we go. Wait, hold up. She hasn't done anything in forever. Okay, now she has. So now I'm just gonna wait here. Remember, timeline optimization is key. You gotta go fast. Using extremely stringent timeline abuse. Wait, where's Finn going to be? Is he just gonna warp into existence? Oh, there he comes home. He warped into existence. I mean, it was like mildly warping into existence, but still. Let me in, 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 let me in. Yes. Okay, so there's something on the other side. More guards around than before. We'll need Ada to help us get past. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that for a nice long while. Then switch characters. Oops. Just watching the two characters kind of merge in front of the gate to get it open. It's I don't know. This is a good just good yeah, good ideas. I'll play more games like this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can definitely abuse the timeline. I just don't need to abuse it that much. I need to get up to the gantry walkway. Ada should be able to distract him. See, the problem is I'm so used to a toggled action that it's throwing me off a little bit that I can't actually just toggle, you know, just talk to this guy indefinitely until I grab you again. Let's see. I'm so glad that there's the quick skip to previous, like, actions for characters. Like, that's a nice way of handling it. I don't know if there's any clocks around here. Collectibles are, I don't know. Going to Anderson's funeral? Didn't know there was an option. Oh, whoops. I didn't switch to the right character. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Bye. Peace. Alright, so what is this? I am entirely unsure. Well, let's just keep controlling her, keep going. I don't know what those colored circles are. What they are for. That's okay. Door's opened by a lever. Tommy should be able to open it. Okay. Switch to Tommy. Nope. There we go. Well, I'm getting achievements for my... I guess I can... do it. Okay, here we go. Maximum time efficiency. Other games would be massively improved by time travel in weird ways. You know what? Odd Duck option? Dark Souls. I would love to play a Souls-like. Oops. I keep forgetting how to talk to people. Look. You need to do something for me. Whoops. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna have him do that. Go back in the timeline. Okay, now we move. So these are just basic checkpoints on where to go. Oh, it's probably the hint system. I see how that works. Wow. Ben got that through that door in a hurry. I opened it up for like half a second and he got straight in. Oh, we're not going to get... We're not going to get... the fancy time code. But that's okay. Huh. Maybe? Turn off toggle hints. I bet the hints are just the colored circles on the ground. Ada distracts the guard. Crawl through the crack in the wall. You should check on Tommy afterwards. He might need some help. Very tutorially, child. Thank you, tutorial child. We trained you well. It's interesting that they have every character AI handled. In an interest... So, let's go way back. Alright. Let's see where we can go and what we can do with this guy. Oh, I got it. So we are stuck here. We actually want to go F. Okay. There we go. Let's just watch. So, it takes a little bit for me to recollect my character, but that is what it is. Okay, he's through. And then she opens the door. Where we switch to Tommy. Go back a bit in time. Let me in to the truck. Okay, what? Alright. To Ada. There we go. So he sets the thing on fire. We get our truck back. Got it! Tommy, the warehouse is on fire. Don't worry about that, Ada. Just a little reminder not to mess with the Peaky Blinders. You alright in the back there, Finn? Let's get this rum back to the hold and see if we can't still make the last lap over at the races. Streets are coming undone, Jimmy. Just like you predicted. Sign of the times, our boys return from war and set about starting one of their own. Any idea who they are? The Shelbys. I see. Anderson had them under control. As will I. No cause for concern. Alright, if you play with fire. I almost did fine. And I was so keen on time optimization and it didn't work. So there are only 10 missions total in this game? Yeah, it looks like there's only 10 total. That's not bad. I'm assuming the next couple get longer. It looks like the part-time definitely gets a little longer along the way. So that probably puts this at a solid, what? 4 to 5 hour game? Not super long. But for what it is, I'm actually kind of down for it. The main thing from my perspective is just I absolutely adore timeline manipulation in games. I mean, you can obviously tell based on my reaction there. I'm not playing it up. Like, the first indie game I ever played... Okay, admittedly, the first indie game I ever played... I actually don't know. It was either Binding of Isaac, which is irrelevant to this, or Braid. Braid changed my life as a game, because it made me realize that game design was a thing. And so to see a game even come close to emulating some of what made Braid good it's like the silver bullet to making me like your game. I'm absolutely mixing phrases here, but still, being able to scrub a timeline, doesn't matter what game it is, it's so good. I grew up save scumming hard. Red Alert, practically unwinnable without save scumming or extreme skill. Baldur's Gate, you could kind of get away with it, but there were definitely certain areas where it's like, you take a wrong turn. Fireball trap, party's dead. Alright, gotta either walk back to town, revive everybody, which costs thousands of gold, or just reload, and then, you know, nothing happens, you know where the trap is, and either you get around it or you come back later once your thief's a higher level. And so, I don't know. More games need timeline scrubbing because it's just fun. There's no consequence for failure, and it makes it much more about optimization, skill, and knowledge as opposed to kind of consequence for failure. And I feel like too many games focus on the latter, not nearly enough on the former. Okay, let's do one more. Leave us at the 1/3 mark, especially because it looks like wait, no. So we still don't get to play as Arthur. I think that's his name. I'm terrible with names. Mustache Man. I love the haircut. I know it's kind of come back in style recently, but it actually looks really nice with the 1920s era, the suits, the bow ties, the crisper clothing as opposed to, our saggy, comfortable stuff that we all wear now today. I've been watching a lot of old-timey-ish shows lately, and I'm like, people really did dress better back then, but I would never do so myself because I love being comfortable. Anyway, one quick thing that I actually had not noticed before we got started is I looked at the developer just to see who worked on this one, and it's Future Lab. The only reason why this is relevant is I have a lengthy backlog of indie games that I've been meaning to go back and play at some point. And their previous game, Velocity 2X, has been on the top of that list for 5 years. It hit Steam, and I was like, oh, I'll check that out at some point. And I have said that to myself for years now. I really should just throw it on a newbie game lightning round. I've been doing too many quick looks on games, and it's driving me bonkers. Anyway, you gotta be joking. Where's Scout now? Back at the house. Right, we need to get him out of Birmingham. If he's killed one of the Chinese dealers, he's done for, Tommy. We don't know that yet. He says he did it, Tommy. He said he was all cut up. He's still high from the opium. Didn't remember the attack. He said he woke up to find him like that. Tommy, if the dealer is all cut up, it was a Peaky Blinder that did it. Must have caught him by surprise or something. Every time it shifts, I keep expecting dialogue to pop up, but no, I have to continue it. Oh there, Tommy, you gotta come see. The Chinese are gathering in the streets with weapons. That's that, then. Ben, can you show me where? Arthur, you head back with John. Keep Scout out of sight. We'll get him to the canals tonight and have Charlie move him. Let's try and keep a lid on this. Come on, John. Okay, get through the locked gate, find out what the Chinese are planning. Bam! Excuse me, sir. This is a lengthy route for this guy to take. But it is what it is. Oh, so I actually have control of Finn for this one. Okay, there we go. I don't know when we're gonna get access to him. Wait. Am I that much of a smooth talker that I just get control of dogs? No. If I was that much of a smooth talker, I'd be a dang champion. Okay, let's just rewind a bunch and just play as Finn for bits. What do you got? Let me in, let me in, let me in. It is really weird watching the characters animate, not because it's bad, but just the, like, absolute dead stillness that every character kind of has. They waver a little bit. But that's about it. Oh, you know who gets through holes? The child. Not the dog. I'm not the dog whisperer. What am I doing? I don't think I want to go through that. What does this do? Oh. I got it. Okay, so I gotta sluice gate Tommy through, then crawl through myself. Okay, quick thing. Let's go back. What do we got over here? Anything interesting in this zone? No. Okay. So I bet we actually have to beat Tommy for this one. Talk to this dude. I don't actually know if he has... Oh. Wait, hold up. Maybe I do this with Tommy. Okay. So I'm gonna have Tommy hold it open. Pause. Switch to the ally. Yeah, there's her answer. So... I know he's not actually locked in there. But there's something just really amusing. Let's see. There's something really amusing about getting stuck on barrels. There's something really amusing about recruiting a character and then locking him in a small room. Times are hard. Maybe the races will bring us some good fortune. Okay, let's switch back to Finn. Ooh. And I guess I'll just have him waiting here so they open the door. Fin gaps! Easy enough. Okay. Switch to the child. Switch back. This man is still stuck. Time optimization. You really... Whoops. Okay. Oh, I see. I see where I'm supposed to be. Alright. So if we just wait there, everything is good. And then we just hang out. Alright, pause. Switch back to Finn. Did we get Finn through the Finn hole? No, we did not get Finn through the Finn hole. All of this just sounds very strange. That's okay. Now, question. Finn also cannot be spotted. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Ah, okay. I see. Can he... Oh, he can just go. Got it. Well, this is not dangerous in the slightest. Go in just for that little bit of extra time. I doubt we're going to make par. Just because. But it's okay. Grab that. Let's grab that clock. Wonder what happens if you run out of time. Nope. Oh, got it. Duh. Finn may be small, but he can still open doors. Vincent, you got something for me? Ah, there you are. Yeah, just want to say I appreciate you boys being back in Small Heath. Sorting things out. Very kind. But we're in a bit of a hurry today, so I'll be... Alright, I won't keep you, Mr. Shelby. Just I've seen the Chinese gathering for something big they are. That's where we're going now. Trying to, at least. Take this key. It'll get you through my brother's warehouse. It's the quickest way over, I reckon. So the question is... Do we send in Tommy? Probably. Tommy's obviously got the key. Nope. Okay, Finn, you do nothing. Actually, you do less than nothing. There we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna hold that open. Oh, interesting. By having Finn just walk into that sluice gate, the command to have him walk through is actually carried over. That's quite helpful. I wonder if the reason why you're able to get extra time... Oh. Peace. Nope. Dang. Okay, we'll just hang out here for a second. And we're good. This place is massive. Nope. Not that way. This guy. Who knows? He doesn't seem to care. What? Oh, I'm stuck on the chicken pen. That's just embarrassing. Don't judge me. You're judging me, I can feel it. Alright, let's switch back to Tommy and wait at the door. Are we at par yet? Or not par. Okay. Finn reckons he saw the Chinese gathering in Prince Albert Street. Don't want to give ourselves away, but if we can get up top, we should be able to see what they're up to. Okay, so we want to go in there. Oh, got it. Okay. Bit of a weird duck, but I got it. Okay, so we go back for a second. Actually go back for a little bit longer. Do we got anything cool over here? I don't actually know if that reduces my time, but yeah, that's gotta be how you get gold ranking. Where's the key? Or no, we use the key. Oh no, the child has the key. Well, we have Finn. Well, that's going. I will just grab this. I don't actually know if this is really viable, but that's fine. Okay, so let's take the child through. Grab the next time thing. It doesn't actually seem to really provide much of an immediate benefit. Well, it's okay. I can only do so much more time optimization. He is there. Interesting. Oh, I got it. I understand. It's because Finn... Finn can't see what Tommy can interact with. So Tommy can go up here. No, he can't. Oh, I got it. Let's go back a little bit further. We can do this here. So we've done that. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I was assuming I'd be able to enter the door from the other side. Oh. Of course. Once again, I've forgotten. Small child can still hold open doors. You'd think I'd remember these facts. But no, small children are incapable of such actions. Entirely incapable. Okay, so we switch back to... Let's just have Finn go through. Okay, so Finn goes through. We switch back to the ally. Pass the key to the small child. Switch to the small child. Go back here. Get the door open. And go on up. Alright. What's going on? They got Scott's cap, and it looks like they're planning a retaliation. I'm gonna get back and warn the others. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Go straight through. I'm always curious when I see period-specific clothing like this. How comfortable was it? Oh, I got it. Let's see. Now, if we go back... let's see. Let's go back a bit. We need to have Finn ready for this one. Nope. Okay. Small child. The rescue. Now, can I just get through? Pass him the key. Oh, nope. We actually don't want to pass him the key in the slightest. We want to open the door, and then hold the door open for him. Okay. Perfect. We're through. We're out of here. Hold that open. I'm not entirely sure which character should be the one doing this. Okay, as soon as he's through that door, there we go. Let me through, let me through, let me through. I'm a small boy. Big dream. Shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Tommy, you gotta go faster. That should be much sooner than last time. Okay. Come on. Got it. It was, in fact, much faster. I say this often enough. I would love to see speedruns of this game. Gotta be Tommy, otherwise I screw myself over here. Okay, out he goes. Tommy spot. What? Maybe Finn also has to be at the door. Okay, I think we got it. Did I... Oh, I was off by 13 seconds. You absolute scum. It's fine. I was so close. Yeah, I definitely could have optimized some more of those actions, but after a certain point, it is just too tight. So, that apparently took 3 minutes, but in reality, it took 22. Dang. Alright, one way or another. Had good time. I had a good time with this. Had good time with this. Yeah, that works. Damage control. Peaky Blinders pulled together to defend against an incoming attack. So, from what I know, this is actually a prequel of sorts to the actual, like, story of Season 1. I truly do not know what happens in Season 1, so I can't really tell you how relevant this game is. I'm assuming it's in no way relevant in any way, shape, or form. It's interesting that so much of the routing and the gameplay and so on and so forth is entirely based on sneaking through and sneaking around people. You know, it's very much the Metal Gear Solid Vision Cone kind of gameplay. And I realized I should probably play one of the Metal Gear Solid games at some point just to see where the roots are and, you know, compare and contrast. Because, yeah, at best I've just kind of watched a couple of people play it here and there. But I like it all the same. I think mainly just because very few games really make you consider action economy and how fast you go. I mean, obviously, I could have taken way longer and been perfectly fine. But having that little timer there at the bottom with the little clocks just looming actually made me really think about, like, am I going fast enough? Can I optimize this better? And obviously, I didn't quite make it for those last 2 missions, but I got close, and that actually felt pretty good. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, this game is out now for $25, which, not bad at all. I love the mechanics. It might be a little short, but each level seems to get a little bit longer. I'm really looking forward to if there would be, like, if you get to play as multiple characters, because we've clearly seen Finn, Tommy, and Ada, and maybe there's more. Is it Ada? I think it was Ada. I'm super terrible with names. But that it's not as short of a game as I thought it would be. And I bet the levels get a lot more complex as you go along. Anywho, I guess with that, quick little final thank you to the developers and I guess publisher for sponsoring this video. Who did publish this? Who is publishing this? Because it's almost never the TV shows. So it's just straight up Curve Digital is sponsoring this one. Okay. Yeah, so they're the publisher, PR company, so on and so forth. Anyway, so yeah, thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Because I don't do a whole lot, and I try and be picky about them. Picky about them. I was so tempted. I have to acknowledge that I almost punned myself into a hole there. Anyway, what else is there? Anything else to remember? I don't think so. So, if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, please let me know. I could probably get this done in a couple of sittings, but it's gotta be it if you guys want to see more. And otherwise, I got a whole lot of other indie games to check out on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So, with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.